You are tuned in to Kids
In the Pit. For 30 years I stood on stage and I have seen it all. My noise still runs in deep parades. I challenge all, take my fall.
I was gonna say I was listening to the World of Chaos stuff earlier, dude, and yeah, it reminded me of municipal waste. It reminded me of Power Trip, in some in some areas. Like yeah, dude, straight up, definitely have the crossover, thrash hardcore realm, man. Like sounds good. My personal favorite, Tax Evasion.
Nice,
I,
thank you.
I like out of everything that I heard, I listened to the three-song single and then the other yeah, was the latest EP. Yeah, I say that one, man. That one caught my ears. Like I was like, okay, oh yeah,
Thank you.
hell yeah,
Okay. Now I'm gonna do my intro. Before the before we start doing the interview, do my intro.
yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Kids of the Bit podcast. Today I'm being joined by Mike Fury from M.O.D and too many other bands to name. Thanks so much for joining me.
hey, hell yeah, Gabe. Thanks for having me, man.
So what instrument do you play?
I play drums.
Nice. Um,
Yeah.
how old were you when you started playing drums?
Um, well, man, you tell me, does playing the couch and playing the buckets outside of the house count?
Yeah,
No, I mean, man, I picked it up. I picked it up, at a very young age, man. I was always banging on stuff, man. Growing up, my dad, huge, a huge rock and metal fan, man. So because of him, I got exposed to all the music, dude, and but then where we were living at, we didn't have enough room for a drum set, so space was limited. So we in 2000, we moved into an actual house, and so yeah, man, I got my first drum set in 2000, so I've been playing on an actual drum set for 25 years now.
wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember what your first drum set was?
Oh, yes. So I was desperate, right? I wanted a set real, just, fast, right? And the church that I was going to, the drummer was selling his drum set. So, and it was a CB percussion set. So yeah, like it was like $200, man. But I was like, man, I was just like so ready. I gotta have a kit. I didn't care what it was, man. And yeah, that's where I got my start, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the kit that I play right now, well, it's my dad's. I don't have my own kit yet. I just play his. But the one I play right now is DW. I think it's like a pretty expensive kit, but he got it on a really good deal on Reverb,
Yeah, yeah.
some like bid. And the drummer my band uses our um like spawn kit whenever we gotta take a kit on the road or to a show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember Spawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember man, the first time I started seeing Spawn drums, man, dude, a lot of the old school hardcore metalcore bands use that brand. Like I remember like when I started going to shows, right? I remember Nick from Terror. He plays on a Spawn drum set. He may still actually play on a Spawn kit. And I remember the drummer from Bleeding Through, Derek. I think yeah, I think he had a Spawn kit back in the day too, man. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I remember seeing that name a lot. That brand a lot, like in the early and mid 2000s. Not so much these days. I don't. I mean, is Spawn still a brand? Do they still make drums?
I'm not completely sure. I don't know.
Yeah. But your dad's DW kit, man, that's badass, man. DW is one of the best, man. That's the top of the line right there.
And then recently he got a blue acrylic Ludwig kit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, hell yeah.
It was a crazy good deal. So I think new it's like four 3 or 4,000.
Oh
but
wow.
on Place Marketplace for
Yeah.
$90.
Damn.
Yeah, I think normally it comes with a um. I mean, normally it comes with a kick drum, a rack tom, and two floor toms. But this one, I think it was missing one of the floor toms. But
Okay.
$2,000 or $3,000 off for missing a floor tom. That's worth it.
Yeah, I'll say. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. That's
So,
cool, man.
what active bands are you currently playing drums in?
Oh, wow. Okay, so the main band that I play drums for, the band's called Spirit Adrift. They've been around, I want to say, since 2015, 2016, right around there. So, I've been playing with them since I played my first show with them in 2022. Um, and I also play for M.O.D. Um, and then also I'm also in a S.O.D tribute with Billy. It's called United Forces. Um, and I drum for a few Texas hardcore bands. Um, Will to Live is one. Die Young is another. Um, I also have a band called True Intentions. It features Rob from Will to Live and Reese, who used to play for Roger Moret in the Disasters, who is now playing guitar for Street Dogs, along with our bassist Johnny Ryu. So yeah, they got Street Dogs going again, and so yeah, I got that, man, and those are the bands that I've been really active with lately. I have a couple of covered bands for fun, man. Like just whenever we get to, um, but other than that, man, yeah, that's about it.
Yep. Yeah, we hope to make it to see MOD in New Jersey in December. That'll be
Yeah, man. Yeah, I really hope y'all can make it.
Yep. So wait, MOD is a continuation. It didn't MOD start as like a continuation of SOD?
So if I recall, I remember Billy saying something that he had started MOD like at a real young age. I think he had started like in the early 80s, if I'm not mistaken. And so yeah, I'm pretty positive that and if that's what he had mentioned. Um so yeah, and then SOD happened, and then after that first record, yeah, and that's when MOD released the first album, USA for MOD. Yeah.
Yep. But Billy was in both bands, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So what are some bands you've played in that you're not still playing in currently?
Oh, wow. Man, dude, I was very fortunate to do a couple of shows with Unearth. I filled in for them. I had went to Colombia and Costa Rica, man. So that was awesome, man. Unforgettable. Like, man, one of the coolest things that I think I've ever done, man. And also too, man, I went out to California at the end of 2021. I did a weekend of shows with Hoods. Um, we did they had asked me to they had like a weekend run, like they did Sacramento, San Francisco, and another city. I can't remember. But yeah, man, that was cool because Hoods took Will to Live out on tour in 2006, and I had just dude, I wasn't in Will to Live for not even a full year, and we Will to Live hit the road with Hoods and Pale Horse for a whole month, man. So dude, ever since then, man, like dude, Mikey has been he's been very cool, man. We've been solid ever since, man. And so yeah, that was kind of like one of those full circle things, man. Like so that was cool. I got to do that. And then dude, and then a bunch of, and you know what? When I joined Will to Live, in 2005, Gabe, my involvement with Texas hardcore just grew more and more. You know what I mean? Like, man, like I was filling in for a lot of bands, man. I was helping out a lot of bands. You know, I did some shows and touring with Bitter End, um, from over here from San Antonio. Um, you know, and so and I got, I was in Pride Kills too, which was another big band out of the Texas hardcore scene. And so yeah, man, very been very fortunate and grateful to have played with the bands that I have, man.
Yep. Yeah, Mikey Hood is a goofball. He brought me up to sing on stage once in DC. That was very fun.
Yeah, he's a life of the party, right?
Speaking of Texas, my band is playing there this weekend. I think you said you're gonna try to come to the San Antonio show. So
Yeah, you guys are playing there on Friday, right?
yeah,
Cool, man. Awesome, man. I'll make sure to spread the word about you guys
thank you.
for
Um,
sure.
so what was the first punk metal or hardcore show you went to, and how old were you?
Oh, man, wow. Let me see. So I started getting more into more into hardcore, man. So like I want to say my first official hardcore show would probably have to be April of 2002. Uh, I had seen Hatebreed already a couple of times prior to this, so this was their headlining tour, right? On the album Perseverance. And they had Converge as the as a direct support. And so I got there early enough, man. There is this metalcore band out of San Antonio. They're called With All Sincerity. They opened the show, and man, dude, that was the first time that I witnessed any kind of hardcore dancing, man. Like I was just like, wow, what is going on, man? Like it was just absolute chaos. You know what I mean? So yeah. So even though, like I said, I had seen Hatebreed, before then, but they were, it was there was a Tattoo the Earth festival that they did in 2000, and then they had did a tour with Puya and Sepultura the year prior, so but now like since it was their tour, yeah, it was a full on, hardcore show, man. And yeah, so that was pretty intense, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents sold merch for Converge this weekend at Furnace Fest.
Oh, nice, man, dude. That's awesome. Did you go to Furnace Fest or no?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. Oh man, what's
Do you,
up?
I assume you know the band Dillinger Escape Plan.
I love Dillinger Escape Plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wearing the shirt right now, just a little cover.
Yeah, I saw it. I was wondering if that was a Dillinger Escape Plan shirt, man. Awesome.
Escape
Hell yeah.
before,
That's
but
that's
Dillinger
badass, man. No, I have a
Plus shirt. How about
what?
fire? Yeah, so the singer had like a torch for 43% burnt, and
Yes.
I think he had olive oil in his mouth because it was in like an olive oil bottle. It might have been lighter fluid, but hopefully it was olive oil for the sake of his health. Um,
Yeah, for sure, right?
torch, and I was like on side stage, and I would get hit by like a wave. I would get hit in the face by like a wave of heat whenever he would blow on the torch. It was nuts. And then Ben Weinman, their guitarist, started like throwing the guitar cab like around on the stage, just like chucking it in the air and stuff. And then he put the torch inside the cabinet and just started like melting the inside. Then they put a torch through the hole of the kick drum, and that started catching on fire. Ben Weinman threw his guitar inside of it, and I think the guitar survived because the crew took it out, but it was
Damn, man. Hey, that sounds like a good old Dillinger show right there. Like yeah, man, I love Dillinger, man. They're man, I have another band called In Disgust, and yeah, we were heavily influenced by them and Mastodon and Converge, the Ripcord bands like that, right? And So yeah, dude, I remember watching Dillinger in the mid 2000s, and dude, yes, all their shows were chaotic, dude, like that, man. Always, Ben was always jumping in the crowd, dude, and Greg, well, now Greg's now because Dillinger got Dimitri back, right? So now, but when Greg was singing, man, dude, he was stage diving left and right, man. Like it was always chaos, man.
Have you seen that video of them playing at like that mall next to the Barnes and Nobles, and he's just like he just walks across the crowd, just like stepping on everybody's heads.
Yes, dude. Oh yeah, it was yeah,
Like,
the Virgin Record store, right? Yeah. And yep.
show looked insane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I think there were a couple people like jumping off the escalators too. It's wild.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Love Dillinger, man. Absolutely.
So, where's your favorite place you ever toured?
Oh crap. Man. Man, I've been wow. Like I told you earlier, Gabe, I've been very fortunate and grateful to the places that I've played, man, and visited too, man, while just by being on the road, right? But uh man, playing Russia was awesome, man. Like the fans over there. Oh my God, dude. I mean, it's too cold over there, but dude, but the fans over there, man, they just like, oh my gosh, dude, so intense, man. The energy over there was insane, when I played over there, both with Die Young and M.O.D, it was mayhem. So yeah, that's definitely up there, man, as far as places, favorite places to play. Man, M.O.D got to play in Greece, man, in 2019. So yeah, that was really beautiful. Um, I love Prague, man. Dude, Prague is oh my gosh, man. It's so beautiful over there. Um, and my very first European tour, which was with Die Young, this was in 2008. And the first country, man, the first country that I visited outside of the States happened to be Iceland. Like Die Young got to play two shows in Iceland, and it was unreal. Like what? Like never thought in a million years that I would you know go visit Iceland, much less play. Like it was, oh man, it was just unreal. And so yeah, man, those places right there are up there for sure.
Yeah, I would love to play Europe, especially Iceland. Iceland's like probably my favorite country. I really want to go there.
Yeah, man, it was. Yeah, we were there for a few days actually, and oh man, it was. I'll never forget it, man. It was some of the best times, man, for sure. So yes, hopefully you get the chance, man, to go to go over there one day.
Yeah. Let's see. Prague. Oh yeah, Prague too. That was I went there, what year was that? 2022? 2022, I think. Was 2023? Maybe. I don't know, 2023, yes. 2023 in April, I think April 2023. Me and my
Okay.
mom went to Prague to see the band's counterparts in Dying Wish.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're both great, but we like uh killed two birds with one stone. We went there to see them and also got to visit Prague, which was awesome. We also went to
Nice.
Budapest, but Prague especially was just awesome.
Yeah, man. No, it's just like right, like all the like all the churches, the architecture. I was like, man, I was just like, dude, it's unbelievable, man, how the way everything is over there. It was yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite places to go to go play, man, and visit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool, man. You got to go.
Mhm. There was a really funny story from there. So, keep in mind, I haven't seen like any of these in Prague, but we were walking around and we see like I say I really like this is amazing. I really love Prague, and then we turn the corner, we see a gift shop, and the name says "I Heart Prague." and we haven't seen one. We didn't see anything like that like before it.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like 5 seconds after I said that.
That's cool.
Very odd, but
Yeah.
so if you could live as an animal for one day and be safe from dying, what kind of animal would you choose?
Oh, man. Um, you know what, man? I lost my dog recently. I mean we had the wife and I we have another dog, you know, but we lost our oldest recently and but you know, man, even though, you know, like I wish dogs can live longer. I mean, you know, and I'm sure everybody feels like that. You know, if you're a dog owner or for any dog lover out there, right? But man, you know, it's just like the that unconditional love that I got. You know, like man, you know, like I would say a dog too, man. You know, I would like to know that I can give that unconditional love back. You know, and just I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. I never really thought about that. You know, but yeah, I guess, yeah, why not? I guess I would be a dog, man.
Yeah. We also recently had a dog pass away, unfortunately. We had him for like 7 or 8 years.
Oh, wow, man, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it was pretty rough for us, man. I didn't grow up with any dogs, you know, so and I really, and my wife had the dog, already, prior to us dating. So that man, that attachment was real, the bond, everything. Yeah, it was another best friend. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
So, do you have a favorite movie?
Yes. I don't know if you've seen this. Your mom may have. My all-time favorite movie is La Bamba. It was man, the movie was released back in 87, I think, 1987. And it's about Richie Valens. It's about his story. And he was part of the as they would say, the day the music died, right? He died in a plane crash with the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly. And back that was what back in the 50s, right? In the late 50s. So yeah, man, and that was my favorite movie, man, growing up, and still is, so yeah, if you haven't, Gabe, give it a watch, man. That's yeah, that one was a childhood movie for me, and it still holds up to this day.
Yeah, she was giving a thumbs up when you said that, so I guess that right movie. So if you tell your 13-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell him?
Um, Man, I would tell him like, hey, just keep doing what you're doing, and stay out of trouble, and keep your dreams high, and you'll get there. And I can tell you, Gabe, that been very, again, fortunate and grateful that man, some of the shows that I've played, man, and I was just like just sticking to it, dude, like I had a love for it, and I chased after it once I got out of high school, like I was like, man, I'm gonna do the most and the best I can, and see and just stick to it, and because that was my love right there, man. It was music and my drums. I just want to, take it as far as I can go. And so yeah, playing all these places around the world and some of the biggest shows, with some very cool bands, man. That I've played in and in our part of. It's just like wow. So Yeah, so I'll tell my 13-year-old self, man, like get ready for it.
Nice. Do you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
Um, Man, I just want to say, man, thank you and thank your mom too, man, for thinking of me and having me on the show. Definitely spread the word about your band, man. Everybody that's watching this, World of Chaos, be on the lookout.
Everybody, if anybody's watching this that was following World of Chaos on Instagram, our account got suspended. So,
Hopefully it'll come back.
yeah, hopefully it'll come back at some point.
Otherwise, you'll make a new one.
Yeah, we'll make a new one otherwise.
Go
So,
to worldofchaosband.com.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks to Mike for joining me today, and thanks to all you for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week, bye.
There, Gabe. Thank you for having me, man. I'll see you Friday.